I was having a time last night with YouTube. YouTube was playing games with me. Today, girl, or that was yesterday. Yesterday, girl, my brows, what? Were giving me what for? I'm ready to grub, y'all. Oh, y'all are killing me with the damn lane changes like that. What? I deserve to have softness too. And that's all I'm saying. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to keep this intro brief because I have about 30 minutes to get my face, hair, and outfit done on and get up out this house. We're going to jump right in. I am here. Wait, I'm being rude again. Hi, my name is Christiana and welcome back to my channel, love bugs. You are on the road to 40 with me. And what is that? That is a 365 daily vlog. It is a journey that I'm embarking on to document my entire 39th year on this earth. So you are on that journey with me by clicking on this video. So welcome. So we're gonna jump in. I am not going to chit chat while I do my makeup because I need to concentrate, because I need to get it done quickly. I need to get all of that done to get out the house, but I also need to do a description box for a video that's going up later today. So yeah, let's stop rambling and let's get into this. Okay, friends, we're going to get into this face. If I remember correctly, this was a little chaotic because I was in a rush. We're always going to start with our sunscreen. So this is the K-Skin Isle Glow sunscreen, SPF 40 or 45. I always get it wrong. It is 45. Next, we're going to go in with the Milk Makeup. And this is, I believe, a dewy primer. It foams, as you can see. I wanted to use this up because I only had a little bit left. I still have some left, but I was showing you that it foams. I do love this primer as a base. And just to let you all know, all of the products are going to be linked down below in the description box in case you forget or you're new here. Next, we got to color correct. I just got laser hair removal a few days ago, so my face is a little darker in the upper lip jawline area, so I always go in with a color corrector to help neutralize the darkness before we do any coverage products. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going in with the Natasha Denona color corrector. I am seriously praying that I don't purchase this primer again. Excuse me, for this color corrector again, but it's so good that I may just have to patronize Natasha Denona. Although I'm not the biggest fan of her personally. I talk about this often on my channel, and if you want to know why, if you just search Natasha Denona, you probably will likely come up with the reasons that she disturbs me with some of the things that she has said, specifically about the Asian population with regards to how they do eye makeup. I will leave it at that. Next up, we're going to put on her concealer. Also love this product. It blends so well. It's one of the best concealers that I've used. But again, I struggle to use her products because of some of the questionable things she said in the past. But I can't deny that it's a good product. I did take it down on the neck today. Sometimes I don't conceal in the neck, but because we have a little extra darkness from laser hair removal, I decided that it probably would be good to conceal underneath the coverage product. So I went ahead and concealed down on the neck, also on the jawline, just to add a little extra coverage on the darkness down there, and it's going to help sculpt a little bit. Also going in with that Sephora brush. Sephora brush details will be in the description box as well, but this is not sponsored by them. I just love their makeup brushes. So that is that. Next, we're gonna go in with the, what is the name of that product? The Nessa Myricks Yummy Skin Balm product. I like to do this for extra priming and basing. Like basically this product has a little bit of coverage, but it also serves as a really great primer. Basically, the makeup does not move in the areas that balm is put. So I like to use that as an additional primer on days that I know are going to be long, which today did end up being pretty long. We're actually using a foundation today, which is rare. I don't often use foundation, but when I could do brunch or know that I'm going to be going out, out for auntie is brunch, dinner. We're not talking nightlife. We're talking just regular schmegular, just out to eat, baby. I love to eat some good food. So we're going in with a foundation product today because I just wanted to give a little extra something. And I'm glad I did because I ended up taking a picture that I actually love with my friend Lindsay. So, and I think the makeup was looking the bomb.com in that picture. So we're going in with Auntie Pat. She's low, so I'm going to have to get another bottle pretty soon. But this foundation is one of my favorite foundations. The color is amazing. The finish is amazing. The coverage is amazing. She just does the job. Like, look at the skin. It looks amazing, right? So I don't know what I was on yesterday doing my face, but I was doing things all in strange orders, feeling the pressure of needing to get ready and out the door at a specific time always will have me doing strange things with my makeup process. So I had to go back in with more concealer. I put a little bit more makeup on than I'm used to putting on. Again, I accredit that to the fact that I just was a mess, girl. So we're going in with the more of the Natasha Denona concealer, mid-face, upper lip, under the eyes, and look at how it blends out. Just beautiful, beautiful. It's such a shame because her products as far as color corrector and concealer are those girls. Like, they are amazing. But I'm gonna have to really do some soul searching to figure out whether it would be appropriate for me to repurchase her products, because every time I do my makeup and use her products, I'm just like, oh, they're so amazing. Like, I really need a sign that it's okay to repurchase her products. I'm waiting on it. This product right here, the Givenchy Prism Libre, loose setting powder, is a must-have. Go to the link down in the description box, put it in the cart, and check out. That's it. I say this every time I do a makeup tutorial because this is the loose setting powder, period. We are one loose setting powder household, and it's going to be this loose setting powder for me every single time. Look at the finish. Look at how it gets the middle of my face. Like, do you see that? I'm sorry, I just rant and rave. Like, I just lose it a little bit every time I see this powder in action because she really is that girl. Like, you cannot tell me that this powder doesn't get the job done. 10 out of freaking 10. Next, I'm going in with Miss Tilbury. So I use this powder sparingly because she is pricey. As you can see, I have the small one. I got the small one because I wanted to also make sure that I liked it at the time that I purchased it. I purchased it probably about a year ago, and I use it just for special occasions. Coverage is beautiful. It does a great job in terms of really making my makeup look cohesive, but I do also really like my e.l.f. powder, and I feel like the e.l.f. powder is comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which is much pricier, so keep that in mind. I know Miss Tilbury has her stands and people do enjoy her products, so I will have her linked below if you want to get that one, but I also will have the e.l.f. Cosmetics one linked below because I think it's a great dupe, and also it's just as great of a finish. Next, we don't want to forget about this bronzer. So as you can see, I went in and did a little extra because I don't usually bronze. Bronzers by Makeup by Mario, so I'll link that down below. And then we're also going to do a little bit of blush. So this is the NARS Multiple Stick. So we're going to go in and get that blended out. So I wanted to do a little extra sculpting than I normally do. So I did bronze. I'm not really a contour girly. I just think that bronzer for the most part is has more warmth, but it does do the job in terms of helping to sculpt. So I go in with the bronzer, and then I also went in with the blush just to give a little tone of flush on the cheeks. Next, I always take my blush and just apply it to my lids. We don't really do eyeshadow palette over here. Or we don't do eyeshadow over here because who wants to spend extra money on eyeshadow palettes when I'm pretty much a neutrals girly. Like, I'm never gonna get really crazy with the eyes. That, you see the eyes? They're popping enough with just the blush on the eyelids. So we went ahead and did that. Next, I'm going in with brows. So anytime I consider something to be a slightly elevated situation, I will do a little something to the brows. Nothing crazy though, because hello, my brows are already nice enough. Plus, I get frustrated when I do something to the brows and then the brows come out looking uneven or a little crazy, as they did this day. I struggle with my brows. I don't know. It's something about brows that just have me in a chokehold. I don't know why I can't get them the way that I want them to be and make sure that they're even, but I don't know what my issue is with brows, but they're just not my thing. So as you can see, I get a little something going with the brows. They look decent, but for me, I'm frustrated. I'm frowning because I'm frustrated because I don't like them. They're not even. The inside, I can see now objectively doing this, that the inside portion is what's not, they don't match. The one brow is far thicker on the inside than the other. So I do rectify it, I believe, by the end of this, but yeah, that just speaks to my irritation with brows because I'm never satisfied and it's always difficult for me to get them even. Next, I do my little regular schmegler basic eye liner situation. I just add a little teeny bit of a wing to the end just to give my eyes a little bit of a pop, a lift, if you will. Nothing crazy. I don't like too much eyeliner. I think eyeliner can get really precarious and you can get really goth with it. So next, I go in with this Too Faced Better Than Sex brown mascara. She's beautiful. She gives you a nice natural finish, but I particularly love it on the lower lash line because of the excuse me, because of the it gives you that smoky kind of effect. This is me going in to figure out how to rectify those brows. I'm satisfied with the final result after I fixed the inside of the lash that was, the brow that was a little thinner. And then I add a little bit of this liner from Marc Jacobs makeup line. I don't know if it's still available because I know that a lot of his beauty products are not available anymore, but I like to add a little bit of that to the bottom lash line because it just gives a little extra something. I can't explain it, but it does something, okay? Next, we're going in to do the lips. So my favorite Makeup by Mario's products were in my purse and I didn't feel like going to grab them. So I just went in with this ABH lip liner. I'll have the details with the color in the description box. Just to line the lips, it's a brown liner. And then I used the Patrick Ta lip gloss to just give my lips a little something. Nothing crazy, not too much pigmentation, but just a little something neutral to throw on the lips just to give it a little finished look. Beautiful. And we gotta set the face. This is my new fave. This is the Makeup by Mario setting spray. 10 out of 10. Hey y'all. So I am running right on time / a little bit late. Yeah, and you're gonna have to bear with me because I don't know where I'm going, so I have to have this GPS on. I'll try and edit out as much as I possibly can because, girl, she's gonna be annoying. I couldn't show you my outfit, and obviously, as you can see, I got the same tired up down hairdo clipped back. So as you can see, I didn't get a chance to do anything to my hair, and I didn't get a chance to show you all my outfit. Hopefully when I get home later, I will be able to show you my outfit because it's semi-cute. It's kind of giving, you know? Like, I was like, uh-oh, she's actually looking kind of cute. I mean, it's nothing. Let me not hype it up too much before somebody is like, girl, you just literally have on some jeans and a sheer top. It's just like, please, with a little crop jacket and a little teeny kitten meow boot. It's like, girl, please. What's impressive about that? But anyway, yes, on my way to the breakfast spot in Silver Spring. For anybody that lives in the DMV area, me and my friend Lindsay, we do brunch typically about once a month. Do I have my wallet? Yes. We typically do brunch once a month, and that's just, or it's not always brunch, but it's usually brunch. But we just try and get together at least once a month, have some cocktails, catch up, have a little girl chit chat. So I have you guys with me so that you can be along for the ride. But I don't know how loud it's going to be or what the situation's going to be, but we'll see. We'll see. But I have you along with me just in case. But yes, I am running. It says I'm going to get there 12:32 and our reservation's 12:30. So I'm 2 minutes late. I've been doing so good for the past few months. I've been on time or early, but I'm back to my old ways. I'm running late again. So yeah, it is what it is. Nothing I could do. I tried to get it all done, and I didn't even get my video done like I was supposed to. I wanted to get it up and scheduled to post for later, but I didn't. So it's uploaded, but I don't have the description box done or anything like that. So I'm still gonna have to work on that in a little bit. And we're shaking, hold on. Better. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't get it done, so it is what it is. I'm gonna have to work on it in a little bit later after. Hopefully I don't screw it up. I wanted to get the editing done for sure because I didn't want to screw up the editing after, you know, a mimosa or 3. So I wanted to make sure that I got the editing done. If I screw up the description box, that's fine because I can always go back and edit that. But once I upload the video, it's done. It's a wrap. I mean, you can always delete and re-upload, but I was having a time last night with YouTube. YouTube was playing games with me because I hadn't so far in our almost 1 month of doing this, I haven't ever had any issues with YouTube in terms of them giving me any trouble with getting videos uploaded and things like that. But you know, today, girl, or that was yesterday, girl, like what? It was giving me all the trouble. I had to keep uploading and deleting and uploading and deleting until I could get it right, you know? He just ran the hell out that light. Wow. Okay. Glad I'm not going that way. We going this way, girl. We going this way. But I don't really have anything much to talk about other than just being apologetic for the fact that I wasn't able to come back after the makeup routine. Girl, my brows, what? Were giving me what for? I'm not a brow girly. I usually don't touch my brows. They're not so full in the inside and on the ends, but I'm just like, it's whatever. My brows are generally, for the most part, pretty good, so I don't usually touch them. I usually just keep them natural. But I wanted to do a little something today, like have a little bit of elevation, you know. So I tried to do a little something, and yeah, it just started going all the way left. So that was my sign to not touch my eyebrows anymore, because every time I touch them, I feel like when you go to fill in, or it's just like the shape of my eyebrows are not like identical, which is fine to me. It doesn't bother me because it is what it is. That's how my eyebrows look, and it just looks natural. They don't look bad. They're not super thin, like completely thin. They're not bushy or not arched. Like, they have a pretty good natural arch. Like, I'm pretty satisfied with them for the most part. It's just if I have days from time to time where I just feel a little bit particular and feel like, okay, with this particular face, a nicely full, nicely sculpted brow would be perfect, you know? And that's the days that I touch them and screw them up. I don't recall any day that I've touched them and been 100% satisfied with them. I just don't want those perfectly sculpted Ronald McDonald, like, crazy eyebrows that I see some people with. I just can't. I can't with those style eyebrows. It's just a lot for me to deal with, and I refuse to be one of those girlies. So If I have to have slightly uneven brows that are, you know, for the most part, arched and full enough, then that's fine with me. It's fine with me. I'm ready to grub, y'all. I haven't had anything to eat. All I've had today is coffee because we don't start our day without coffee. So I had my coffee, but beyond that, that's it. And I completely forgot to take my multivitamins. Dang. I was wondering why my stomach wasn't burning more, because usually when I take them, I need to eat like within an hour from eating them. Otherwise, I start to feel a little nauseous. But I don't have that feeling today. I just feel extremely hungry. And that's because I am extremely hungry. So we going zoom over here to the breakfast spot to get us some brunch. Anyway, last night I had a little bit of a chit chat ramble. Basically me just talking about things from a Black trans woman's perspective, in terms of content creation, in terms of, you know, the available content that is through the lens of Black trans women that are current on YouTube. You know, it's just like the options are slim pickings, and I could not articulate what I was trying to articulate very well in that vlog. I want to blame it on the wine, but I don't think it had anything to do with the wine, because I literally had maybe a half a glass, if that. I really didn't have that much wine. But I think Black trans women deserve, you know, the opportunity to have some softness and to enjoy life in the ways in which, you know, cis people do. To just not have to constantly be advocating. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Seriously. The sign's been up there for like the past 2 miles of which lane you need to be in. Yeah, I know that life's not fair, and that I was born this way because I have the strength, I can handle it, but it's still just sometimes it's not fair. I want us to have the opportunity to be able to, you know, create content that is playful and about us thriving, and, you know, that content may be out there, but it's not aplenty like it is for cis people. Everything is about, you know, transitioning and our trans experience, and I get it. We have to build community in which we educate one another on our own experiences and our own journeys, but it's just, I don't know. I think there's a place and a space for what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, and that is bringing a sense of just existing. Oh, y'all are killing me with the damn lane changes like that. What? I think that we deserve to just exist and enjoy the things that we enjoy too, without it constantly having to turn into a political, socioeconomic conversation. But maybe that's me just being altruistic. Maybe that's just me being a little immature in my mindset. But I don't know. I've been fighting for a long time, and really fighting to get to this place, and I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting. Not in a I'm gonna give up, but in a I deserve to have softness too. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And you know what? That is my mission. That is the premise and mission of this channel, is to bring that. Oh, look at the traffic. Here we go. Love this for me. We love seeing red lights. Just my fave. But it's to bring that softness to the trans space, you know? I think that we deserve it, and we should get it. You just stay in your lane, sir. And it's just like, we're slowing down because why? Why? Explain to me, please, what the holdup is, because I don't see a thing. Nothing. I just see dum-dums that don't know how to drive. But Anyway, I think I'm gonna vibe out to my music for the remainder of this trip. I have probably about 15 more minutes before I arrive. So I'm gonna vibe out and I'm gonna catch you all in a bit. Bye. Hey y'all, I'm back home. We had a day. It's much later. It's a little bit after 8. I've been home for probably about 30 minutes. I just had to take care of King, and then I needed to get my vlog uploaded for today. So I am now, I look like a ghost. The lighting looks crazy. A lot of times how I look in this viewfinder, and then I look at myself on my phone or on my TV when I upload the videos, and I'm like, girl, I look nothing like I look in this viewfinder. So I'm gonna stop paying attention, but I'm giving real powder face right now. I don't know, I kind of look crazy in my mirror too. I don't know, girl, but anyway, very good day. We had thebomb.com at brunch. We caught up, we chit-chatted, we had a good time. So hey Lindsay boo, had fun girl. And then we parted ways, and I ended up going to spend some time with a gentleman that I had a date with earlier this week. In case you are new and you didn't know, I went on a date with a 60-year-old earlier this week, and it's really been going well, honestly. That's insane. Just for reference, you're on the road to 40 with me. I'm currently 39, so there's an age gap there, but I don't know. We're going to see where it goes. I'm trying not to just overthink it and just go with the flow and see how things turn out and not do what I am really good at, which is overthinking in situations. So we're just going to roll with it, see how things go, and let the chips fall as they may. But I'm home now. I am going to talk with you all about my outfit that I'm going to pop up here. So this is what I wore to brunch. I ended up putting on this top I ordered from ASOS, but it's a different brand. Oh, I can't remember the name of the brand, but the information for all of the outfit details will be down below in the description box if these items are still available. Pants I ordered from 12th Tribe, but I forget what the name of the brand that creates the pants. It's not 12th Tribe, it's a different brand. Boots I got from Nordstrom Rack, some cheap boots. They may be 9 West, but girl, I got up on this camera to talk with you all about my outfit, and girl, I don't know where a single thing is from. Crazy. Insanity. But you all know the jacket is from ASOS. I'm so sad because I think when I originally got the jacket, I showed you all the sleeve detail. Well, the buckle, the belt and the buckle on one of the sleeves came off somewhere. I'm hoping somewhere in my house, but I had to take it off of the other sleeve because it looked really stupid for it to be on one sleeve. So I'm sad because that was one of my favorite little details about that jacket. And now it's just giving regular schmegler crop jacket. But that's also me being really, really dramatic, you know? I have a flair for the dramatics, if you will. So what's happening now? Girl, I'm about to get into this rest. I might do a few shorts. I may start editing this video, but I think honestly, I'm going to chillax for the rest of the evening and just enjoy a little rest. It's been a long week, and I think it's time for me to just get a little rest. So with that, I'm going to close out this vlog. Thank you all so much for tuning in to another daily vlog with me. If you'd like what you saw, please be sure to hit the like button on the way out and subscribe if you're not subscribed already so you can join the fam and embark on this journey with me, as well as see other amazing content that I'm going to be putting out crazy next week. I got ideas galore. So girl, we're going to be filming and we're going to be putting out content. And if you want to see anything that I have already put out, you will get a few options. You'll get the Road to 40 playlist, as well as a video option and my little subscribe face. So be sure to utilize those features before you head out, okay? Thanks again, and I will see you all tomorrow.